Malik Nabers dropping that fourth down pass in the New York Giants Washington Commanders game was poetry in a sense. And I bet nobody, and I mean nobody, who clicked on this video, is watching this video right now, has any idea what I'm talking about, because this wasn't shown anywhere. This wasn't in media anywhere. This wasn't, I don't see anyone talking about this, but I probably watched a little more of that game than I should, just because I am a Giants fan. I watched pretty much every snap. There was a moment in that game that kind of was a little troublesome to me. Obviously, we all know Malik Nabers had a great game. He balled out, besides dropping that fourth down pass. Now, after the third quarter, I don't know what the score was. I think the Giants were up. They had the ball. After the third quarter, which this should never happen. I'm sorry, I don't care who you are. This should never be happening, and I think both coaches should be on both guys for this. But Malik Nabers and Jaden Daniels came across the sideline. They started walking to each other and started talking. And they were talking shit. It's pretty obvious that they were talking shit. Jaden Daniels was covering his mouth with a towel from the main broadcast angle. That's what you saw, but there was another angle that showed a side angle that you could still see his lips because he was holding the towel more out. So this side angle, you were able to see what he was saying, and Jaden Daniels very clearly said, yeah, he is ass. That's what he said very clearly. You saw it from his lips. He said, yeah, he is ass. Now, let me offer the question. What would, or who would, Malik Nabers talk shit about to his old college quarterback? Who would he talk shit about to? Probably, and I mean probably, it's a big probably, but probably his new quarterback, right? I don't think that's that crazy to think that might be the first person he might talk shit about. Now, he could have been talking shit about anyone, but at the end of the day, one of them, whether it was Daniels, whether it was Nabers, was talking shit about someone on their own team, which to each other in the middle of the game, which is not, should never be happening, ever. And that's why I'm shocked it's not more in the media. I'm shocked it's not more out there. Nabers was calling someone ass. And I find that so fitting that at the end of this game, Malik Nabers dropped the ball to lose the game. He had the most ass play on the field that day. It wasn't Daniel Jones. It wasn't whoever he was talking about. It was Malik Nabers for dropping a ball on 4th and 4 after making tons of catches to pretty much lose the game from the New York Giants. As, yes, if they had a kicker, maybe they win, but they didn't. That was the circumstances. Everyone knew the circumstances. They didn't have a kicker at the time. They needed to score a touchdown. Malik Nabers dropped the ball after having a good game, but to me, Malik Nabers looked tired. He looked unconditioned. And yes, you might say you're making a bigger deal of this than it should be. He might not even have been talking about Daniel Jones or anybody in the Giants. It shows his character to me, okay? And I don't know if that's a character someone on a team like this should have, especially from a rookie. It's a little troublesome to me, and I think justice was served here as he dropped the ball on 4th and 4 to lose the game. I keep saying that because he did something that Saquon Barkley just did, and Saquon Barkley has everybody up in arms right now, is a little ticked off, is blaming him a little bit. Nobody's blaming Malik Nabers. Maybe because he's a rookie, right? But both drops in both games was poetry. It just was. There was a story there of Malik Nabers being the best player on this team, showing he could be the next pass catcher, and then he's talking shit, and he drops the ball to lose the game. Saquon Barkley signs a big deal with the Eagles because he believes he deserves that money, right? All Eagles fans were talking shit to Giants fans, like, we just got your guy, we just got one of the best running backs in the league, and he showed why maybe the Giants were right to not pay him that money. Poetry in the making right there. Let me know what you think in the comments. I don't know anyone that's reporting what I just said or talking about what I just said. If you do know someone, please let me know. If you saw what I'm talking about, please let me know. Please hit the subscribe button while you're here. We're closing in on our subscribers. My name is Josh Wissey. Thank you.